the Americans and Canadians who make the great Pacific Northwest their home, this Bud's for you.
This Bud's for you. There's no one else who does it quite the way you do. So here's to you. You know it isn't only what you say, it's what you do. This Bud's for you.
Yeah, just for you, that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. Also brewed in BC by Labatt's. This Bud's for you. This Bud's for the Americans and Canadians of the great Pacific Northwest.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you, that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. Also brewed in BC by Labatt's. This Bud's for you.
This is the Owl Cafe and Good Time Music Hall in Ballard, a modest but smart establishment that caters to music lovers. Owner Roger Yaffe features different musical groups 6 days of the week. Those of you who have never set foot in the Owl have nonetheless probably seen it, for the Owl was chosen from the thousands of local establishments to be the site of a Budweiser beer commercial. One day, the Owl looked like this, and less than 24 hours later, like this. Quiet order gave way to crowded activity. The ivy-covered walls were draped with fishnet. Nautical trimmings were strategically placed on the walls, and a new neon sign appeared in the front window. Why the transformation? The spot was to be a salute to the Northwest, primarily featuring fishermen, so the sedate little Owl had to go from Ballard Bistro to Saltwater Saloon. As the cruise worked, the performers waited patiently. Keeping with Budweiser's policy of not using actors, these were real card-carrying fishermen, recruited from the docks of Seattle. Dale Christensen has been fishing for 23 years. We asked how his boat, the Georgia, and her crew ended up in the commercial.
So we all went down by the Seattle Center and went in and made small talk on a video tape machine. I guess that was Wednesday, and Friday they called and said that the Georgia was going to be in the commercial.
No detail was too small to ignore.
Oh, great. This is the perfect one. Is there water in it?
Little do we realize the painstaking effort that goes into the perfect pouring of a beer. They use what looked like a turkey baster, presumably to get the right amount of foam and to save spilling beer. The Hope Diamond couldn't have received more attention if the diamond cutter was told he could keep it. Finally, the pouring technique was perfected. Now it was time for the ultimate tavern effect.
Okay, everybody ready? Get some smoke going back there. Run through the smoke once more.
Many takes and at least one blown generator later, and the scene was completed. A day's work is represented in the last 10 seconds of this commercial.
This Bud's for the Americans and Canadians of the great Pacific Northwest.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you, that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. Also brewed in BC by Labatt's. This Bud's for you.
And here are our friends in slow motion. See the fellow in the watch cap? His name is Ron Adriani. We asked him if making a commercial was glamorous work.
No, it's pretty well. A lot of work watching the crew, the technicians, setting up the scenes, a lot of the subtleties that you really, are not aware of in front of the TV and watching the technicians. That's quite a bit of work, and I can understand it and see the art behind it in just a short time and being exposed to it. It's something that I'll never forget.
Over $60,000 were spent on the Seattle segments, and agency producer John Seaton said the cooperation he received while shooting in Seattle surpassed that extended in any other city. Not only are we the most livable, we are accommodating too. There's nothing quite like the feeling you get when you're driving a brand new car. But have you ever had second thoughts about that good deal you got? Well, our next story shows us how not to shop for a new car. Former car dealer Remar Sutton has put together a book which he calls Don't Get Taken Every Time, the insider's guide to buying your next car.